Okay, here we are on Memorial Day weekend, and hopefully this will be the last weekend for working on this shed. I have to just assemble it all because we already have the foundation done right there. First I'm gonna move that tarp out. There's my beautiful wife Cleo. Move the tarp out onto the grass and put all the pieces on top of it, and then I can grab the instructions and get started. As you can see, got all the parts laid out. So the first thing is going to be putting the floor on, which is those two pieces over there. So there's difference in the front and back. It seems like that should be the back. Shows the Rubbermaid stamp at the front, but that's not quite right. Okay, first thing is that in the instructions it shows this Rubbermaid logo at the front, and this lip must be also for the front. As I thought it slid underneath the back half, but it's pretty apparent that the back half snaps into these and screws down. 14 screws. Just got another bag inside. That's the handles and probably the door handle hardware. And so those are all the plastic things that go inside. So probably it seems kind of light. Let's see what's in this box here. Okay, so like in the long box is where the screws are. And so let's take them over here. Do my best. I like how they have each little package labeled with the letters that are correspond to the letters in the instructions, so there's no question about what is what. It looks like these AA screws are the ones that are going to be used the most often. 14 AA screws. 14. Trying to keep my shadow of my fat head out of it. Says it's don't over tighten, but maybe that's a little. There we go, that looks good. I think I got the torque set right on it now. thinking that if it just spins, then it's probably going to be over tightened. So that's straight, we're rotating shadow. I have to change exposure again. There. Step one done. Wasn't that fun? Let's see what's next. Now this step actually is a little confusing in the instructions. In the YouTube video, it makes a little more sense because it's basically this piece. You flex at the corner a few times to kind of weaken the seam, and then it wraps around. So let's see if I can find that piece. Line and click. Oh, they're quick in there. So let me see if I can show you what's going on here. Here's okay. So if you can see here, down at the bottom, that tab needs to go in that hole. And it doesn't want to just slip in there so good. I need a hammer on the top or something. There it goes. Needed some weight. So what I did to do that, I held, get this sled back up here. So I held it on with my hands and pulled down, and that pushed it in. So that's the lesson learned on that. So also see that the letters are on the pieces. So now we need piece B. It does say piece B. So now it's got this channel here. This has single channel here. It's not like a dovetail channel though. So it's like you can slide. You don't have to pull it all the way up to the top and slide it down. That would kind of suck. It has these little plastic pieces that can show which side is up. They go in. And you slide down to pull them together. But these little kick closer. section here. Third one here. And fourth one here. And, I will fetch those gloves. In case there's any doubt that this is in. You look at the bottom here. When I lift it, it lifts the black bottom too, so it's snapped in. I just didn't hear it. So that's that step. The battery on this is dying, so I'm gonna put it on the charger and kind of stop narrating and get some stuff done. You'll see it on the time lapse anyways. So do this a little faster now.
Heart to heart and head to head, it is everything I never said. Lay me down and I will make my bed, but I won't go away. Shut me down or shut me up, you know. All I ever wanted was just a chance to bear my bones, my blood. But you look the other way. Running around, gaining some ground, making a sound. How you like that? Yeah. Playing it cool, breaking the rules. I don't need you, I got my own bag. Oh, I finally saw the light from the burning bridges left behind. Oh, you thought you'd leave me there to die, but I'm not broken-hearted. Oh, easy does it, never did it for me. You know, fortune favors the crazy, and now I'm alone, waiting to see. Oh, just got running around, gaining some ground, making a sound. How you like that? Yeah. Playing it cool, breaking the rules. I don't need you, I got my own bag. I ain't afraid, baby, I'm brave. I don't behave, I'm better than that. I'm coming for everything you said I couldn't have. I got my own bag. Be this, be that, try to fit in, but I don't get it. I never will. Take a hit, strike a match to all the minutes I ever tried to be where you wanted. Be this, be that, try to fit in, but I don't get it. I never will. Take a hit, strike a match to all the minutes I didn't give no. Running around, gaining some ground, making a sound. How you like that? Breaking the rules, I don't need you, I got my own bag. I ain't afraid, baby, I'm brave. I won't behave, I'm better than that. Coming for everything you said I couldn't have. I got my own bag.
Too bad. Have one little plastic slider, please. Instructions say push these things in until they click, but they're not really an audible click. Maybe I could use a hammer and push it in a little bit farther, but I doubt it. Everything's on this. It's supposed to be kind of finger tight anyways. So, got the rolls up. So what's next? Next up is the peak of that right there, which I am going to need a step stool for. So I'm going to go get that. So what I'm doing here is there's these little square slots. It's not enough for the hook, the screw to hook. So I'm putting the screw in a little bit and then backing it back out so that I have a nice hole that'll catch the screw while I'm holding onto it with the other hand. Next step is to reinforce the doors, the metal rods, or end with DR. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 DD screws. That's going to be these screws here, which are look like little wood screws to me, but there's no wood in them. Put the door in. See the big end there? And so this is the DR. DR, there's two of them. In this close-up, it kind of shows how supposed to go. So as you can see there, hopefully that hole lines up with that slot. Door P doesn't go inside there, it goes on the outside of the edge. All over the video, it's not to over-tighten. And this is just thick plastic, so it's not wood. Basically, you just have to get the screw in tight enough to hold. Anything else like that, it's just strip the hole out and make it weaker. Fun stuff for editing. The next step is the windows in the door. I believe parts for the window are in here. It's looking very windy. There's two windows. It has protective paper on it. So it's going to be a pain to get off. And then this frame, the black gasket, and the other frame. And then we need the screws labeled CC. DWG is the gasket. What we have is DWG here is the gasket. It has to go in the frame first, and then the window goes on top of the gasket. So if you look in this detail here, it says the snap tab holds the window in place, and you can see that DWG is the little circle there, which is the gasket. DWF is the frame, and DW is the window. I'm gonna set and put the gaskets in. Trash generator part packaging. Oh, it seems kind of odd to have the. I need to get it on the top. It's real rainy. Wet paper apparently peels a little easier. So. Okay, so obviously this is going to take a long time for me to get off, so I'm not going to film it all. Save just time lapse. Just in the plexiglass And on each of these corners, there's a little bit of a tab that helps hold it in place. It's not clear like glass, it's just plexiglass, and it's foggy, which is good because you want people looking inside anyways. Just wanted to let light in. The next thing is to stick it in the window. And gonna have to flip the whole door over because it's got screwed in from the back. So these are also Phillips head. It looks like it'll use the same ones. Two left after this. I'm betting that's all of those that we're supposed to use. I'll put these aside.